the story of this first game, the outside shooting, Boston had it going and Philadelphia did not.
Yeah, when you look at Philadelphia, and Boston did a great job from the three-point line defensively. I mean, Philly was 5 of 26 from the three-point line, only shot 19%, and that is a big part of Philly's offense. Philly really depends on the inside play of Joel Embiid, and also, you know, their ability to knock down shots from the three-point line. And what Boston did is they effectively took away the three-point line. And then Boston on the other side was 17 for 36 from the three-point line. So you don't think of the Celtics really as a high-octane three-point shooting team, you know, and you would normally give Philly that edge. But, you know, the game plan tonight, you know, that Brad Stevens put forth for the Celtics really worked out well. It limited the 76ers from the three-point line. Even though they got to the foul line 36 times, Philadelphia did, they did not have the type of three-point shooting night that they normally have.
Sam, you got to like the mindset of Brad Stevens. After everything Isaiah just said, and he was asked a question like, oh, this was a great defensive game, and he said, quote, we were exposed in a lot of areas. So he really looked at it as they could be a lot better defensively.
Well, that's what coaches do because he understands it's a long series. It's just one game. If Philadelphia comes back and win game 2, now everything done flopped. Now Philadelphia has the home court. So Brad Stevens, 2 things he got to do. When you win, what happens? Oh, you're great. Yeah. So he's got to temper that and remind his players, that Philadelphia team, you said it, they've only lost 2 games in how long?
Since March 17th.
Absolutely. So that's impressive within the 7. He understands that rust that Philadelphia had was for real. They had 6 days off. And he understands that come Thursday, Philadelphia is going to be hungrier. They're going to play harder. They're going to play more like themselves. The question Brett Brown got to ask himself, if Boston's going to single cover Joel Embiid and let him get his 30 points and lock down those three-point shooters, how is he going to now get those guys some open looks? Because if you're not going to double, then you can run all the actions that you want. If guys are locked in and chasing guys and switching, then Brett Brown's going to have to speed up the tempo because early in the game, Boston had Philadelphia playing at their tempo, and Philadelphia couldn't get out and get run and knock down those threes. So it's going to be interesting. Oh!
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to
Wow.
Oh,
thank
man,
you.
Oh,
I got bananas, oranges, apples. Yeah.
I'm just glad you didn't bring a fish.
Thank you.
in
Love
here.
you, Shaq. Appreciate you.
Next time, bring some real food up in here.
And don't be throwing no fake fishes either. No, but when you go back to Brad Stevens, and by the way, that was Shaq, you know, y'all know him. When you go back to Brad and you say, where is he saying they were exposed at? I tell you what he's thinking about, Sam, right? Philly got to the line 35 times.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Boston only got there 19 times, okay? And you know, when you also look at the turnovers, right? Philly only had 12 turnovers. Now, where Philly was weak at was the three-point line.
Exactly.
But Brad is saying, okay, I got to figure out a way to keep them off the foul line. We cannot let Philadelphia go to the foul line 35 times because, first of all, Embiid has the ability to foul out my whole back line, right? You can get Horford in foul trouble, and if you get Horford in foul trouble, now you got really big problems.
Yeah, and you're right. He understands because he's looking at it as a coach. Yeah, we won the game. We played exceptional. Philly missed some open looks that they normally make. But Brad Stevens got to remind his team, you put a team on the line 35 times. Normally, you're going to lose the basketball game.
Yeah.
But those other 3 guys, Rozier and those guys, had such exceptional games, they was able to overcome it. But he knows going forward, you cannot do that. They foul too much. They got to play defense better without putting Philadelphia on the free throw line.